In today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 tips that will be helpful to you. Let's say you are in a general setting and somebody invites you and say, why don't you come on stage and tell me about yourself? It could be a short-term networking, it could be an interview. What you want to say is just mention your name, a quality about yourself, what's your background, and what are you trying to do with it. So example will be, hello, my name is Prad. From the early childhood, I had a deep interest in technology. So my focus is on system administration. I have 15 years of experience, and the things that I would like to focus on my things are, and then you want to give the pointers. Number 2, when they ask you, what's your opinion? So let's say you are discussing a couple of things and people bring forth their ideas and somebody turns to you and say, hey Prad, what do you think about this? Whenever you talk about anything, you always want to say, in my opinion. Or you might always want to say, I might be wrong, but here is what I think. That is the most neutral way of putting your point across without being seen as a person who is very opinionated, right? Because your view, somebody might or might not take it, but basically you're saying, this is what I think, I might be wrong, but based on the facts, this is what I want to do. Number 3, what do you want to do in life? Or tell me about your strengths, or tell me about your weaknesses, right? This could be a throw-off question for you. It could be an interview question. It could be somebody's trying to get to know you. So whenever you talk about your strength, make your skill that is very valuable to them. So you might want to say, one of my strengths is when somebody gives me a jargon in technology, I have a talent to translate that in a very layman terms, meaning very simple way that people could understand. Oh, that's a talent. When they ask you about a weakness, what you basically want to say is something that does not really impact your skill set, but it could put it as a positive way. Let's say you have a knack for like a sweet tooth, or you love chocolate. When you say, well, my weakness is, if you give me a project and I'm working on a project, and then you give me 2 chocolates, I will be distracted so bad. So basically what you're saying is, you have a knack for sweet tooth, you love chocolate, but when you give me a couple of chocolates, I'll be distracted for a couple of minutes. Yes, you admit to your weakness, but that no way keeps on distracting you, meaning you know your limits. So, couple of pointers. Always be mindful of where you are talking to, what crowd you're talking to. Be brief. Whenever they ask you to tell something about yourself, keep it to 30 to 45 seconds. Short, to the point.